Alright, welcome back to Kael'Alanai episode 19, which will be the last one before next live episode, episode 20. Which of course will be followed by checkpoint 2, which honestly is mainly just going to be showing off this building here, this building work rather, as well as not so much here actually, because I'm pretty sure I had all that by the end of episode 10. But showing off the progression here, and also my shiny new ME core. But yeah, got all my sand processed down, so now I can do a 4K component, or not. Oh, still going. Oh boy. Alright. 4K. So it looks like I won't be able to use that trick then. Oh well. Actually, yeah, well, because I can do that, and that fixes that issue. Or at least it should. Now, why you stopped? You stopped because you haven't come in yet. There we go. Now, let's do 100 sand, see how that goes. And crafting. Alright, just go wait for that to all go through. And that should really be... There we go. Alright, down to 87. 86, 72. Okay, cool. So that fixed that. Right. Now... Now, for like 2 episodes now I've been meaning to make the rest of this, so let's go on that. I need an osmium compressor, which of course means that I need to make another bucket. I'm pretty sure there's... I also need certain pattern buckets, but I do not currently have... Oh, yeah, I don't currently have any assembler space. Right, now, I need singularity to make that. I need matter balls to make matter balls. No, let's use sand. 256. Now, that will give me a single matter ball each time. But that's only the beginning, because then I have to make 64 of these to be able to make a singularity. But of course, I can also use it to make paintballs, and they don't really seem to have much use other than like making women paintballs, which seem to have no use themselves. I don't know. Let's see what the guide has to say about them. Okay, so it's the color applicator. Huh. Hmm. Nah. Right. Now, I need to make a full batch of essentially enriched copper, which means that I need. Where the hell am I freaking? Ah, there it is. Essentially, that means I need to run through more copper, so that then I can actually make the required components. Yeah. Let's see if I can make 1,000. Yes, okay, good. Now just go slowly work my way through these 8. And then of course I can put them through the infuser with some redstone. And then, yeah. After that, it's really just merely a case of, like, yeah, just building up the alloy. Because I need 4 alloy for the final fit out, but then I'll also need 2 infused alloy for every advanced control circuit. I'm pretty sure I've got 2 control circuits just as a basic tier, which if I do at mech, no I do not. Why? Alright, I'm gonna have to make another round of redstone into enriched redstone then. Which this will also be something that I automate eventually. And I always plan to have 1,000 of each alloy plus 1,000 of each enriched material. Just makes things way freaking easier. Way easier. Like, literally, is freaking annoying when you need to make, say, I don't know, like, you know, a high level item, like, I don't know, let's say, like, say I need to, like, you know, add more power production, right? I need to be able to make absolute tier thermodynamic conductors, right? So I need infused alloy, I need reinforced alloy, atomic, and radiance. And then if I decide to make supreme, then I also need thermonuclear. But that's beside the point. Yeah. Why is that on 6? Ah. Right. Because that's running out again. Yeah, screw it, just fill it up. Now, this here will slowly go down. In the meantime, I will now very soon have all of the copper I need to make the first osmium compressor. Because I'll need 2 in the end. Because look at what it can do. Or technically 3 actually, but like spectrum tier, like I really don't need that yet. Like it's gonna freaking years before I need that, if at all. Because I'm not supporting the entire server. Like I'm literally just supporting me. And refined glowstone, I don't believe I really need. No, I don't. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I need it for refined obsidian and radiance. Like, that's literally all I need it for. Put that one up there. And that one up there. Now, get the last two. And bring you out. Now, metaball. Right. I need. Right. This will then just make metaballs. But to do that, I need okay, so it looks like it goes as low as 1k. Drinking some Powerade right now. Right, so I need my gold ingot. And then logic processor to make 1k. Come on. Oh, don't freaking tell me. It's not freaking working. Oh. No wonder it's not working, it's already done. Already done. There we go. So now, anytime I get 4 stacks of items in here, Bob's your uncle. But, I also want to actually upgrade that. And that, I need to make an export bus. Just the one. Because there are some items which literally have no use for me. For example, Salamoniac. In it goes. And now that will now, whenever I actually have some, it'll actually get automatically lobbed out of the me system and into my matter condenser. Like, all that Salamoniac. And slowly going down, as you can see. Over here. Now that's all Salamoniac. And so that's gonna give me nearly freaking like what? Nearly 10 matter balls. Now, no, screw it. Just gonna make that my trash bin. Phantom membrane I won't really need much. Like basic of it all. Brain. I suppose I can use it to farm zombies. Rotten flesh. I believe I just need the one. There you go, I also need it for mainly the frontier, world tier thing. Which I'm gonna be doing that after I get my armor. Yeah, so I need to keep 2 for etching acid. So, do-doosh. And then douche, because I can easily just, you know, hunt down some zombies to get more. What else don't I need? Sulfur. I do not need sulfur. Or at least not this sulfur. Carrots. There's not really else. Actually, I'm really getting a lot of type thing. Oh, now there's not really much else that I can like do while waiting, so all there's to do really now is just the and there we go. I now have the osmium compressor. Go if I can reset my headphones again. Right, there we go. Right now, that's right. I was planning to try and put normal one there. And then Radiance one underneath. Now, I need some universal cables. Actually, I might upgrade these while I'm here. While I'm thinking of it. There we go. Now I just need to grab some osmium. And put the osmium in. Need some obsidian. Obsidian dust needs helping. Not sure why exactly it just froze. Okay, not responding. Alright. Nothing in the console yet. There we go. It's all good. Crisis averted because now the server is once again alive. Or the game is alive, rather. Alright, now. Obsidian dust. I now need a diamond dust. Or really just a diamond. Because I now need to basically enrich / infuse this with diamond. There we go. Just wait 20 seconds. Just to, you know, the hell of it basically. And the lols, if you will. Now, these literally only two uses are find obsidian and enriching obsidian, so just focus on making these first. And then of course I need some atomic alloy, so Need more copper. Where's my copper one? Ah, there. Just realized I could have also just typed in and search for raw. It's copper, it's fucking raw! Man, can you imagine Gordon Ramsay straight up, like, being in Minecraft, man, and, like, instead of being a chef, being a miner? This diamond is so raw, it's practically still coal! And yes, my brain is weird enough that I just randomly think of shit like that. Bloody hell, it's really turned eating through now the salt. Nom 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 nom. I almost feel fine, you know, going ahead and, like, you know, continuing to grind down the quarry. I mean, technically could now that I've got, you know, all the room for it. I also need to set up an import station. Let's make that import station actually. Okay. How much do I need? I need 3. Yeah, gotta work out what to do with... Oh, okay, cool, so I can actually just straight up recycle them. Nice! I like recycling. Now, import bus, place it there. And now... There we go. Now, could I technically, you know, like fit in more ore if I did turn and stack it? Yeah, but I'd still have to make it back into the raw blocks again. And I ain't that dedicated. And then blocks of coal, redstone, emerald, and diamond. That one's all mainly finding for now. Well, look at that. Slowly filling. Right. Now, I'm kind of tempted to just, like, you know, simply go up and grind down more of the quarry. But then again, I also need to finish off the ore processing setup, so... No quarrying until I got until I got full ore processing. Now I need to set up salt, which for that I can technically use brine. Well, might use brine actually. Yeah, limit my need to actually turn and get salt out of here, but I don't know yet. Like the main thing is that I need a lot of copper for it. For now I'm just using EMC. Now I'm also going to need put through some osmium. Actually, I wonder if there's osmium around here. Ah, we'll never be able to tell anyway because there's no freaking endless amounts of snow around. I want to try and get exposed osmium for now. Because I really need, like, what? A couple of pieces? Yeah, just a couple. Heh. Not quite sure what that is, actually. Okay. Not sure what I was doing over there. There's no any kind of marking over there. Anything in the water? That's salt. Clay. Random mud. Some zinc. I think that's a random dungeon. I prefer not to, like, have to try and break out my my osmium osmium blocks. Like, if I have to, I will, but and I just prefer not to currently, because the more that I've processed now, the less I can get later on, essentially. Like, yeah, you might be thinking, but dude, like, you're already getting more than vanilla, but at the same time, that's not really the point, per se. Like, I'm basically turning plenty of satisfactory and deciding to just minimize waste, essentially. Like, basically, the only waste that I'm hoping to have is literally the 82 charger. Actually, let's see what that what that dungeon thingy actually was. See if I can find it again. And also see what the turn mud was all about. Right. Oh. Okay. Oh. I think buried treasure map. There's magma here, so. Oh. I think I know what this might be. I think this is actually a glitch spawned turn drown shrine. Maybe. Let's find out. So douche. Douche. And then place stone in. Huh, it is too. Well, kind of. So it looks like it, at least. Actually, actually might be some at the quarry. Actually, also go like, you know, basically redo the outside of it anyway. Cause, right, I need to bring it over like freaking 4 chunks. Zinc. Here we go. Some osmium. And it's the perfect amount I need. Lord. Oh man, that's freaking hilarious. And then just need to, you know, load up on some more salt. Basalt delta. Yeah, that should do 4, even if just barely. Because that flint's now getting low, I'm just gonna throw in a stack of cobble. That's probably going to turn kind of a bit of an issue, actually. Because, well, maybe not. Because I'm using a shit ton of sand for stuff anyway. So hopefully it won't become too big an issue. Yeah. And I think they'll likely just barely make it through. Nope, not quite. I'm gonna have to rip out all the flint and see how many it takes. That's already done, so order another 1,000. Not quite sure what I needed that for anymore, but a surprisingly low amount of of inferior essence actually. I expected almost to have more. Well, then again, I'm probably thinking of of Avon Terror. I literally, like, no exaggeration. Sometimes I'm end up with like freaking 200 just from one swing of my sword because it's got like a whole bunch of enchants, all at level 31 base, and also have a enchant that has a chance to make mobs literally roll their roll their loot tables twice when you kill them. Now, I'm just gonna store those in here because I'm gonna need a lot more osmium anyway. I just realized also got to turn. I'm not sure how many. Actually, I'm gonna smart. I'm gonna undo that. And gosh. Alright, just gotta make. I'm just going to smart. Put phantom membranes in. Because literally just dump him in as how I'll make tons of VMC. And get you cycling again. Alright, gonna just hold this for now then. Because I need to get all these turned into blaze powder as well, so then this can then actually, like, you know, fit in there and fill up this stack. Because I'm literally freaking one stack short. Well, effectively. And there we go. That reset that. Yeah, not sure why as I alluded that, that's why. Yeah. There, and that needs to be crushed. Yeah, what else do I need? Right, for that I need I need another redstone. Probably need 2 diamonds. And yeah. What do I need to fill? That's what I need to fill up that too. Right, yeah. So I also need to enrich the redstone so I can enrich the copper. And there we go. Still going. Now. Doosh, doosh. Now, I need. Mainly just need to wait for this. Right. Alright, cool. So that should do 4, 8. Right, let's go and make another infuser. And so then I can make this one. This one make purely for diamond. And on purely for redstone. Oh, diamond obsidian, sorry. Redstone. Alright. And and not only increased my capacity, but also powers this now. Which is good, because that's what I need. And now, of course, I need some more copper. Oh, I got a raw iron block. Alright. Yeah, I believe that's about 64 needed. Uh, 64 and a half stack. Right, now I just gotta wait for this to build up so I can get enough out to then go ahead and use it. Now, I don't have any spares of alloy yet, so hang on. Right, that's where I used it all. Right. Okay, smart and enrich up a stack of diamonds. And then yeah, it's mainly just a waiting game now. Really. Yeah. I need another 4 after this. So that'll be interesting. It's mainly just a lot of waiting now. Alright, there's 15. That's a good start. Just slowly filling, which is good. Just go transporter. Crystallizer goes here, and then I need pressurized tubes. Is then there to pull out from the two washers, and then from that around here there's the dissolution chamber. And I just realized there's no way to actually put the excess bits. Right. Gonna have to make that water inlet then. Because chemical washer needs, of course, water gel to wash with. Good, you're now over a stack, so now I can grab a stack and get four solitary pieces of copper. a fail. And then drop you in there. You, I need to put in here. You. Oh, just gonna make it. Yes. Just 10 spare. I'm pretty sure flint makes 2 units. No, it makes 10. So, yeah, my attempt to put in earlier to polish off was literally just 5 short. Salt. Salt in the wound. And redstone. And now we wait again. For now, this is all manual, but eventually, I will actually be automating literally all of this. So instead of being like, you know, oh, let's just like, you know, sit here and wait for a minute for this to process, it'll be like, okay, I've now placed an order for 50,000, say, alloy, and yeah, we'll see if it's done by by next episode. Man, it's gonna be freaking fun. Practice. I need 2 circuits. Douche. Douche, douche. And now I need more copper. Like a chunk more. Alright, I lost where from my freaking copper again. And now, of course, I'm gonna need another stack of flint. Yeah, okay. Takes about 300 seconds. Yeah, just keep pushing at like, you know, 1,000 at a time every time it finishes. Yeah, slowly get this all down, and then be able to, you know, yeah, basically, you know, unify all this. Yeah. This and this, and then slowly gets it all down. I think it's doing about like what stack it would take. about quarter stack. Nope. Still not quite unified yet. We're getting there. Let's make it just 1,000. Because the main point when you won't real worry is when it gets down to, like, you know, the last turn stack basically. Which hasn't quite done yet. Final start. Oh, perfect timing. Where'd he go? Huh. Over here. And nothing good yet. So once it's all turned to redstone, then it'll be a lot easier. Hang on 100 seconds. And 2, 1. Unified. Now, I can once again train you. And now, of course, order another 1,000. Get another couple. And would you look at that? I get to drain the 4K again. It's very slowly going down. Hit at 69K. Nice. Yes, I need. It's going to turn this to speed things up. else am I missing? The crystallizer. Need steel casing, for which I now need osmium. Again. Right. This time I will actually have to break out the osmium block. Or at least break it up. And of course I need to grab two stacks of the salt. Grab a third just to be on the safe side. And now I need a crap ton more flint. Like, we're talking like what? About 3 stacks? If I wanted to, I probably could go and like, you know, just clear out some ocean, but eh. There's not really anything else I can really do other than wait again. Like, once I get all this in place, then yeah, it'll be way freaking easier. Oh, I wonder. Good looking. Yeah. Take the export bus. There, and set that to export flint. And now just automatically file it away. Well, once I have it actually do get, you know, the extra input. And I also need a storage bus on it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, storage bus on there. Oh well. Because, yeah, storage bus will be able to, like, you know, filter through properly. Actually, I wonder what would happen if I took off the flint from the export bus. Like, would that actually start pushing flint out to make oxygen? Can't really tell, actually. Alright, so... give me a yardstick. So it's about level with the N in purification. Oh boy. Tick sprint this. go. And now I need screw it. What I really need is literally just to move this, so game mode creative. Okay. So spinner admin ignore requirements. And I just fucked up, I didn't look on internet. Into yes. We're not going back into survival first. Alright, now I'm actually gonna need to have access to this still, so I'll go there. Survival. There we go. And then if I have a cable, I can now get storage bus. Once I make some more iron to make the interface, I can now make the storage bus. And then there we go. And there we have it. Another stack of cobble being processed. Now I'm only doing one stack right now because I am draining this, which will probably take it down almost to nothing. As you can hear, it's now starting to turn a bit filled up. So now I literally just gotta simply, yeah. Basically turn, process away. I can't really afford to tick sprint here, unfortunately, either. But yeah. See, that's all going to end up just getting used up. But good thing is 64 and 64. This will run out way after this. This will run out before this does. Just a case of simply feeding it until this is all done. I could even literally actually do 2 to 3 stacks of cobble. Might try actually. Yeah. See, it's still still up at 64, even though I've now done 2.5 stacks. Because I believe it's 2 or 3, possibly as high as 4 times, or actually maybe even 5 actually. Because it doesn't actually seem to say. Right. Not sure. It doesn't actually have the progression. And now it's starting to go down, see? So I want to try and like, yeah, maximize the amount of cobble I'm putting through. So I might possibly just go until this hits, I don't know, 16. Because as long as I don't overload it, then that'll be fine. But yeah, for now though, I'm gonna cut it here, and yeah, I'll see you all for for episode 20, which, as mentioned near the end of the last episode, that's 17, 18, 19, so next Saturday. Just over a week, yeah, for me to wait. In the meantime, I might tend to do some more hightail stuff. Like, I want to try out those mods as well. Like, man, if I can straight up have like a literal like conserve farm, I'll be super freaking happy, dude. I can love jam. Might even say that jam is my jam. But yeah, for now though, I'm gonna cut the episode here, and yeah.